what's interesting about the performance is that, in the film we sort of examine the contrast in acting styles in 1956 between the English exterior theatrical way of working, focusing on the movement and so on, and the American way of working, based in Stanislavski and the method and examining the interior life, the psychology of a character. And of course, great acting really is both, and Michelle does both, and she came to the part by both examining Marilyn's body language, and that little dance she does from The Prince and the Showgirl was a way in. She worked on how Marilyn did that dance, copying the way Marilyn did that dance. And that taught her a lot about Marilyn's body language. And in fact, we read, I think Eve Arnold said that Marilyn's famous wiggle and her walk and so much of her body language was stuff that she had acquired over the years, in a way Chaplin's walk was a contrivance in a way. And so Marilyn herself was built up of these sort of things. And so that was a key to help Michelle do the same thing. And then at the same time, she was really forensically examining Marilyn's psychology, and particularly Marilyn's psychology in 1956.
What did Simon want people to take away from the movie as a director, and was Michelle at any point skeptical about playing that type of role? That was right? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, she was understandably nervous. I mean, she wanted to do it, but I think she had to sort of talk herself into doing it. And we had a long sort of dialogue, reading everything, and watching everything we could, learning everything we could about Marilyn. And and I think slowly but surely, she was bold enough to take it on. But you couldn't not be nervous about taking that on, and I completely supported that. And what I don't know. I mean, that's a good question about. I suppose I don't know if this quite answers your question, but we grew to really, really admire Marilyn during the making of this film. But here, as I was saying before, she had such high hopes. She was so determined to be taken seriously as an actress, and I feel that Olivier served her badly. And yes, she would drive any director crazy, being late on set, the mood swings, not knowing her lines, and so on. But his job as a director was to support her and help her do a good job, and I don't think he did do that.